Good morning. Today is Thursday, December 21st, and I'm getting my day started here. Just want to start out by saying thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching any of the videos that have gone before this one, and thanks for being here today and any other day in the future. Hopefully you stick around. So first thing for the day, I brought my youngest, my little one, my son to school. My daughter is home with me. I didn't know if I was going to get into all of this, but I have to share this because this is part of what's going on. So yesterday I had to pick her up from school early. She wasn't feeling well. My son was home the day before that, and now she's home again today. So that's what we're working with. I have a little one home with me once again. Hey girl.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I still have to work on my schoolwork even though I'm not there, so.
Yes, do your work, girl. Do your work. Today being Thursday, the week is of course wrapping up. So tomorrow I have like a shortened day for work, so I get to leave a little bit early. So I'm trying to get through as much as I can today, and then we'll head into the weekend. Somebody actually asked me about in my cider video when I shared how I changed pants into skirts. Somebody asked me for a tutorial, so thank you for that. I appreciate all your comments. I do appreciate getting feedback from people, so you know, anybody's opinions of anything that I've made, or if you have any requests of any kind, I would love to hear from you because I want to share things that you might be interested in. So if there's anything you ever want to see, put it in the comments, send me an email, do whatever you need to reach out to me, let me know. So I'm not going to do a full tutorial, but I have one of the skirts that I wore the other day. For some reason, I don't like the way it's fitting, and I did want to explain and respond to that commenter to let, I think it's a woman, to let her know how I made them, and I was going to just show it. But now I'm actually going to take apart part of this, one of the skirts that I put together, to show you exactly what I did. It's such a simple process, which is why I did not film a tutorial. Normally I would do that, but I literally just made 2 straight lines going down. But I'm going to like tear into this and show you exactly what I did. And throughout today, I want to share different random things about myself. So I think I have a few things that I can think of off the top of my head that I just wanted to bring about, because previous vlogs that I've done have reminded me of things about myself that I just thought would be interesting to add in as like content, because I don't really have anything planned for the day. And I have to do something to fill the space. I've committed to this time for myself, and I really want to reach that goal. So I guess you could say that's one thing about me. If I make a goal, or if I say I'm going to do something, like, I have to do it. I don't really typically like the standard things that everybody does. When everybody's doing something, I don't really care to do it. Or if everybody's doing something and I want to do it, I'll try to do it in a different way. Like, I'm always seeing a way to do it differently anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to do it a different way. It just, I want to do it a different way, and then I think of another way, and then I end up doing it that way, if that makes sense. Hilarious. I just said if that makes sense, because that's one of the things that I hear a lot of YouTubers say, and I just wanted to throw that in there. And it fits. Of course, when you're saying something that might not make sense, or is confusing, or is complex, or you're not sure if you're wording it right, but it turns into like a thing where they're like, oh, this mouse is white and gold, if that makes sense. It's like, it starts to be said for almost anything, where it's like, you literally just said the trees are outside. Anyway. So I'm gonna go over into this skirt, look through that. I think I might also share what I'm eating throughout the day. I just figured, like I said, randomness, things about myself, asking why to other YouTubers, sharing my meals, sharing a quick little tutorial, Oh, the other thing I want to ask about YouTubers, why? Why do so many people say your girl? It's your girl. It's like everybody says that. Introduction, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl so-and-so. Or your girl doesn't like this. Your girl? Very strange to me. And that leads me into people saying their own name. Like there's, you know how many people have who refer to themselves as their own name? Like let's say my name is Stacy. It's not, but let's just say my name is Stacy, and then I say, oh, Stacy, what are you doing? Or Stacy likes is all about this. Stacy, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Oh, Stacy, get it together. It's so odd that people talk about themselves in the third person.
He could dunk, and he was my height. What was his name again?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, right.
I don't know how you could forget. He kept referring to himself in the third person. Jimmy's under the boards. Jimmy's in the open. Jimmy makes the shot.
Hey, you're just mad because we beat you. Hey, Jimmy! Great game.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy played pretty good.
Hey, you know, I felt like we had a synergy out there, you know, like we were really helping each other.
What do you got there?
These?
Yeah.
These are Jimmy's training shoes.
Yeah, I've seen these things. What, do they make your legs stronger?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy couldn't jump at all before he got these. Jimmy was like you.
And it's so prevalent on YouTube. It just cracks me up. And then I'm just wondering, like, I wrote a blog about this because I was thinking maybe YouTubers, and of course I'm considered a YouTuber. I'm on here, right? So I haven't fallen into this little trend or whatever you want to call it, but I just feel like maybe YouTubers are kind of like into themselves to an extent because they're, you know, videoing themselves all the time and constantly on camera, constantly like the main character. So they start to see themselves outside of themselves where they can't just say me or what am I doing or I like this. I need to get it together. They have to say, Stacy, get it together, because you're talking to yourself outside of yourself. Very strange, very, very strange. I've already talked about the two other things where a lot of people will take showers and then wash their face in the sink, or wash their face in the sink and then get in the shower. I still don't know why people do that. I didn't get any responses on that. That's one of the other things that I was always questioning, because I do watch a lot of YouTube. So obviously I'm seeing the same things over and over again. And it's strange because I watch a lot of different people, and a lot of people are doing the same things. Saying your girl, saying I'm not gonna lie, like I talked about before. You know how many people say I'm not gonna lie in a video? My kids watch videos and I hear the people talking on there, and they're like kid channels, and these people are saying not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Why is everybody saying they're not gonna lie? Just don't lie. You don't have to keep saying that. But obviously it's just a thing to say. It's like a phrase. I don't really believe that all these people are trying not to lie all the time, but it's just like the phrase is just ridiculous. So anyway, that's my rant for the moment, and I think I got them all. Oh, I did want to also mention the one other thing that everybody says, that who's like starting locks and doing locks, everybody's on a lock journey. Why is it a lock journey? How did it turn into a journey? Hey Siri, what's the definition of journey?
As a noun, journey means an act of traveling from one place to another. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
As a verb, it means travel somewhere.
Travel somewhere. Okay, then there's another one he didn't say. A long and often difficult process of personal change and development. I guess. I don't think it's a journey for me necessarily, because if that's the definition, long and difficult, I wouldn't classify it as that, at least not so far. Everybody says journey, lock journey, lock journey. I'm not saying that. So, and if you're in church, one of the things that I don't really care for in church, because everybody says it, look to your neighbor and say such and such and such. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll look at my neighbor, half the time it's my husband, and I'm just like, he knows I'm not gonna say it. Okay, here it is. So I'm considering shortening some of these, and this one is one of the ones I'm thinking that I want to shorten. I'm not sure, because once I make this change, I might like it better. But this is what it looks like. And is it all covering? Yeah. Okay, so this of course was pants before, so I just sewed it down this way, and I'll show you how simple this little stitching is. Because of course this is the back of the pants. I literally just took them, laid them to the side like this. So now this is the front, this is the back, and I just folded them. Is this all in the camera? Hopefully. I just folded them this way, and then down the back part of it, just sewed straight down to the bottom. Actually, not to the bottom. I left room for a small split on this one here in the back. And then there was a little bit of extra material right here. I just cut that off, but literally it's just a straight line going down. The legs of the pants were so wide that there was just plenty of material to do everything I needed to do. So I didn't have to add anything, didn't have to do much of anything. So I did the same thing to the front, just lined it up after, of course, cutting the legs open up the middle, and then just sewed it down from where the zipper, the front zipper is, went up. So what I need to do is probably start the stitching up a little higher, because it's a little baggy right here in the front. That's the part that I don't like. So it just goes straight down, and that's all. And then I don't remember if there was anything here. I might have trimmed off a little bit there too, I'm not sure. But then that just left this. So that's all there is to it. Just literally cut up the leg, opened up the middle seam of the pants, folded them inside out, front on one side, back on the other, and sewed 2 lines straight down. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and update this skirt, and when I fix the front, I'm also going to shorten it. So I'm going to do all that right now. So first, just taking out the seam. This shows a little bit more how everything looked before. So this is the front. And just imagine this folded down. That's how the pants looked originally. Just cut up the seam. So I'm going to just take this in a little bit more. Just add that stitching back in. Turning it inside out. Laying it on its side. And then I'm just going to add that back in. And once I do that, then I'll shorten it too. I'm just going to pin it down to hold it in place. Okay, I just folded it in for how far up I want it to be. So this is the bottom, and I just folded it under, trying to make it as even as possible. I'm just gonna pin it like this and try it on and see if this is good. Now that that's done, This is what I'm going to use to bind the fabric together to make the hem. This makes it easier so I don't have to rely on the pins. I'll put this in between the fabric here and then iron it. And it's basically steam a seam or stitch fix. I don't even know what it's called anymore. I just have a bunch of these out of the packaging, so I don't know what they're called. But steam a seam is the one I'm most familiar with. So I'm just gonna go in, put this back the other way. Let's see. And then remove the pins since the line should be in there from the iron. And I did get this little iron specifically for my little sewing projects from Amazon. I'll link it below. It's a good travel iron probably. I have not traveled with it yet, but for projects like this, it works great. On the inside. And then just put it right at the fold inside there. Now I'm going to try this little hack. I don't know if this is going to work, but in order to make it so that I sew on a straight line and not like go off, I want to try to put something here to mark where I want it to sew. And so I'm going to add this rubber band. Is this going to work? Maybe I should take this one off. Take that off. Take this piece off, and then I want to put a piece of wood right here that will hold, hopefully, so that I can make the stitch right where I want it. I kind of want it to stay right here. So I'm going to put my piece of wood there with the rubber band. Now, I don't know if this is going to start to move once the machine is on, but I figure it's worth a try. So this is what I have. If this works, then I'm onto something, but if not, it's just a joke. But I have to try it. So that's the setup. Oh my goodness, it is working. So I'm going to iron everything. I have to iron this seam here. The bottom looks pretty good. I'm going to tie up these loose ends and I'm going to try it on. And then for content creators, influencers, why are people changing clothes on the internet? Like literally taking clothes off down to their underwear and then putting clothes back on. That trend is just very surprising to me, that I can literally watch somebody take off their clothes and put on new clothes online. You're on the internet getting undressed, but yet you go in a dressing room when you're at the store to try on clothes. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't strip down and then put on another outfit just in the middle of the store or even in the street, but you'll do it and film it. Very interesting. And then there's this bag. I'll add in some pictures so you know what I'm talking about, but it's this bag, right? Where I think it's a Kelly, I'm not even sure, or a Birkin, Is that the same? I'm not sure either. But there's a bag where people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars for this fancy looking bag, right? It's all this expensive price. You have to do all this work to get one. And then when you get it, this is how people are carrying it around. And I'll add the pictures here. This is what I'm seeing is the way this bag is to be carried. Now you spend all this money to get a bag like this, and then you walk around with it like this. It looks so sloppy. And who was the one that decided that this is how this bag is to be carried? The one person that said, oh, I'm not gonna close it. I'm just gonna let it flop open and I'm gonna carry it around like that. And then everybody who got one just did the same thing. Do you even realize how it looks? And just threw it on your shoulder or just flung it into your arm and the thing's just dangling open with all your stuff in it. That's like things I will not understand. Maybe I should label this segment Parents Just Don't Understand, because I just don't get it. And obviously this may be showing my age like I talked about before, but these are things that I would question and I want to just air them out. Vent, rant, get it all out, ask the questions, and then let it go. All right, so let me get my coffee. I got my cream right here. And then one of my favorite snacks is a cut apple dipped in peanut butter. Oh my goodness. And gala, that apple is like my favorite one. Slice it up and dip it in peanut butter. That's like one of my #1 snacks. One of my favorite ice creams is this one right here. I eat this all the time. These things are $6 when they're not on sale. I need to cut back just because of that, because they're ridiculous. But white chocolate raspberry truffle, my favorite. And then I also am into the mint chip by Haagen-Dazs. I don't even know how that became a favorite because I was never all the way into mint chip ice cream. But then again, I don't know what would make me stop buying it, because I don't think I would ever stop buying the ice cream. I just try to use a coupon if I can. And they keep giving me coupons because they know I keep buying it. Anyway. Oh. In Jesus' name, amen. For now, I'm just getting a few pretzels as a little quick snack. I probably eat a handful of pretzels every day. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be a good video for what I ate in a day. Gotta be sure to get my water intake. I got these at Target. The only reason I switched to these is because I was taking the Ollie vitamins and I'm already taking these 2 in gummy form. And the other one being gummy again, I didn't wanna have all that sugar. And then the other thing I need to take is iron. Good water. And here it is. What? I'm doing something. Thank you. Okay. You wanna go outside? Okay, let's go outside. We're still here. It looks good? You remember how it looked before though?
No.
It was long, like all the way to the ground, like to my feet.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I saw it.
And I have some other ones the same. But I think it looks better like this. It looks better.
It's a nice Valentine's Day outfit.
That's true.
And where's the roses go?
What? What'd you say?
Where's the roses go?
Yes, give me my flowers. I'll take my flowers. I'm making a salad, so got my salad bowl right here. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make it. I'm using this iceberg lettuce. We use this for our tacos. And then I'm gonna add some baby spinach. I'm gonna add some baby crispy green leaf. And I'm gonna add some baby arugula. I love this stuff. So I'm gonna put everything in the strainer, rinse it off, and then I'll show you the other things I'm gonna add to it. All right, so I just heated up some chicken. This was cooked already. And to the bowl, I'm just gonna put in all the lettuce. Everything is mixed together right in here. And I'm just gonna cut it, make it a little smaller. And then I'm gonna add the chicken on top. Let that mix in. And now the other things I'm gonna add is some sunflower seeds. This package is almost done, so I'm gonna probably use that one too. Ooh, sunflower seed crumbs. That's okay. We'll mix in a little bit more of those. I'm gonna add some croutons. These are garlic and Romano cheese flavor. And then I'm gonna add some dried cranberries. Now, I know the salad dressing is like key, and people are very concerned about what you put on your salad. I have a recipe to make it myself, but I am gonna use this. Italian, plain, and this is my favorite salad dressing. So when this is done, the goal is for me and my husband, he's into salads way more than me actually. He makes his own salad dressing all the time now, and I said I would try to do that once this is done. So now that it's done, I have to commit to that, at least for a little while, just to make it healthier, I guess. So I'm just gonna mix all of this up and enjoy. Okay, so here's the salad all done, and I'm gonna dive into this, and now I am going to officially close the vlog for today. I will see you all tomorrow.